with me, penelakut hip hop. Yeah, we come to sing this song for you, so we can talk to you. Walk with me, penelakut hip hop workshop. Won't you walk with me, talk with me, please? Why are we here to write a rap song?
One thing I'll never forget is I'll never forget the idea of the talking circle, because like it's just an idea of where people can share their opinions and express their feelings, and then everybody's just there. And I think that would be a really cool thing to have like in a school, because then you could just do stuff. You could do your homework there. You could even some girls like slept there, I think. Yeah. And it was really a cool thing because we met there every morning and you would explain it. And it wasn't very big, but it fit a lot of people. So
Sumikuche kanaweminan mauno stawinan gichimanitu. Narinas untanan basta heiki guay kipe cherian gichimanitu. Every day we are grateful for everything we have created. Every day we walk in a good way. Hi.
Grandpa, your great-great-grandma and great-great-grandpa, because they survived on the land. It doesn't matter where you come from. Each of you, we call them Swiem. You're all indigenous from somewhere in the world. So we are honored that we get to sit with you today. So I want to share a little information, and then I want to listen to what you have to say. As I was sharing what our relation this morning when we drove over, I always tell people, I know nothing. Today you are my teachers. If we start to my right from the youngest relation, you will say your name and your mother and father's name. I didn't stay with you. Right?
My name is Tristan Jack. My mom is Emily Jack. My brother is Aaron.
Next one.
I am Lynn. My father was Leonard, and my mother was Margaret. And in my history, there is some Apache blood within my family, and I'm privileged to be here today. Thank you.
Right. Stewart.
My name is George Lewis. My father's name was Doug Lewis. My mother's name was June Lewis. My late mother's name was Knucklewood. I now carry that name, Knucklewood.
Ethan Stewart. In the front.
My name is Jordan Peters. My dad was Earl Peters, and my mom was Alyssa George.
Right, yes, yeah.
I think my elders was so cool because in their culture they really respect their elders, and they had such interesting things to say and to tell us about what they did, what they ate, and how we were going to be like doing everything there. And they just, I think they had a very nice feeling about it, and they introduced themselves so differently, but so welcomingly.
Good afternoon to all you young people. It's an honor to have you come visit us on Penelakut.
I'm a real big supporter of sports. I lived in the valley for 45 years, and this is one of my teams. This is one of my champions.
So these are different rattles that are made of different pieces of wood, different sounds. Then you get these little ones. I thought this one was going to be really quiet, and this one was going to be very loud, but it's opposite. Like, what? I got ripped off. It's a really soft rattle. So even the turtles, we use them. I was in South America one time with the Wapashani tribes, and we come back from hunting, and I got back to the camp, and I seen one of these turtles I thought he was tangled up in rope. So I untied him and I brought him back to the bush, and I said, oh, you be careful, you tied up in the rope, go away. And I put him back in the bush. And the gentleman come back and he said, oh, your first one back. And I said, yep. He said, you see the turtle? I said, yeah, he was all tangled up in a rope. I put him back in the bush. He goes, that's your dinner. Ever tried turtle? Probably the best thing to have. The other ones we have are what we call wind instruments. I think everybody's seen these different instruments. So they're made out of different woods from all over the world. So these are cedar. I look at the big picture, when I look at all of us together, like I explained in the beginning, Natsama, swallowing. It's not only about you being here, it's about you being in this environment, you being a part of everything. And so they say, Natsama and swallowing in the Siam, Nishmana. They say that you are a part of all sacred things. So you have to remember that when you start to step into the forest, or you start to think about even going down to the river, the Statlo, to see the fresh water we have, because so many countries have such polluted water. You know, we're blessed here. We have a beautiful ocean right out here that we, have on our doorstep, and we think about countries I've traveled to, their whole beach would be covered with about 5 feet of garbage. You can't even get to the beach. So we think about all these things and we say that we're grateful that we have this in front of us. And we're grateful again to our Clan for all the Snowaish that they get to still share with us. Because for many years they try to stop us from having this knowledge, try to stop us from these ceremonies, try to stop us from collecting all these beautiful things and say, no, you have to be this way. So we always say, for being strong, we thank our elder relations, for taking care of a lot of our teachings. We thank you for listening today. So in our language we say, you listen to that and put it in your head, because then it becomes a part of your swallow and it becomes a part of everything. So when you think about that, you're not just up in your head thinking things, you're feeling things. So we thank you for being patient, listening. It's good to see all of you here. I'm glad that you get to learn something a little different than sitting in a classroom. So I'd say
The holes are all punched and the lace is all made. I can usually make a drum in about 15 minutes. Yeah, this drum would probably be dry by tomorrow afternoon. It dries up quite quickly the second time. It usually takes, when I put a whole seal hide or a whole deer hide on the stretcher, might take a couple of days for it to dry out. But like I say, it seems to dry out pretty quick, a lot quicker the second time.
Where do you get the wooden frame from?
I buy my frames from a guy down in Duncan. His name is Grant McCarty. He makes both red cedar and yellow cedar drum frames. He makes racing canoes.
Wow.
Cedar strip racing canoes.
Is it more comfortable to make the deer with the deer hide than the seal hide?
I find them both about the same.
Do they both make an equal sound?
No. Each different animal that offers up its skin to be making a drum, they have a different voice, different sound. Bear hide drum, a 16-inch bear hide drum is a lot deeper. It would sound more like a 20 or a 24-inch elk hide drum. It would sound much deeper, got a deeper voice. This seal hide here is a little bit thicker than what deer hide would be, so it would have a different voice again too than a deer hide drum would. So, after you got all the lace in, everybody stands up and has a look.
I will never forget how kind and welcoming everyone was. Like, it was like more than I expected. Even like the kids, they were just so nice and like open to be friends. And like everyone like immediately bonded, and all the teachers were just like so welcoming, and it was really nice.
When we went there, I was kind of amazed at how unshy people are. Like, it's kind of just like they'll be speaking and then they'll sing you a song, or like they'll play music for you, and they're not shy about it. It's just like a welcoming feeling, and I thought that was really cool because like they're just like having fun, and it's just cool.
So the first day, what happened was, like, I think it was me and Josh. We're both told to sit with this kid. So we sat there. Immediately when we sat down, he stood up the entire ride back. The school didn't want to hang out with us. He didn't even want to sit next to us. But then, like, I think it was on, like, on the second last day or the second day, we all were, like, entering the woods and making, like, Slenderman jokes. And they were actually, like, showing us around the woods, which I found really cool. So I didn't find it cool because I got thorns in my feet. And then last day, we were all like a big group talking together. Like there would be 3 guys from our school, 3 guys from their school, just hanging out and talking. Yeah.
It's just like how these guys came over to visit to learn about other islands, and sometimes I could meet more friends and just go to Vancouver and just meet them somehow. And then it's just real nice how they came over and made more friends.
And plus, like, is there going to be a baseball?
Oh my. It's a dead eagle. Where? Oh, the little foot. May, want to go rest and walk on the road with us? What is that? A dead eagle. No. What? Let's go that way then. That's right. I feel so bad. Oh my God, it's sad. Oh, look at its claw. Oh. Why are we taking pictures of it though?
Something that kind of surprised me is that, like, I mean, those 3 guys, like, they were so caring and they were so nice and they helped, like, a lot. And then at the end of our trip, like the last day, Valentine's Day, they all made us Valentines, and that really surprised me because they all remembered our names, and they all remembered like little like things about our personality and stuff, and that really like made me feel good because He wrote like a note. Yeah, I know. He wrote like a note about everybody, and so I thought that was really sweet.
That's not.
Don't you wanna break away?
Ain't no stopping me, on top of my A game, writing prophecies. 100 years from now, our music will be on the Computer Museum of Anthropology.
Hip-hop for me, document history 100 years from now, quoting lines from us. The future is coming and the present is near. The timing is right, we make it crystal clear. After all of these years,
Follow a dream and it can be reached. Pay attention to those that teach. Set your goals and you can achieve. Stay active and eat healthy. 3D lyrics on beats like you almost felt me.
like a petroglyph reader, indigenous people on the speakers, we are all leaders. Achievers are believers.
Culture and tradition mixed with hip-hop and rhythm. Hunting and fishing, traditional music on the system. Culture and tradition mixed with hip-hop and rhythm. Hunting and fishing, traditional music on the system. Culture and tradition mixed with hip-hop and rhythm. Hunting and fishing, traditional music on the system. Culture and tradition mixed with hip-hop and rhythm. Hunting and fishing, traditional music on the system.
Learn from the teacher, pay attention every day. Knowledge on the speaker, getting stronger and wiser. Preparing myself for them tough days, the days I need them answers.
Now we drumming in a circle and we dancing with some dancers. Cleansing in the creeks and I'm following my answers. Exercise my memory and passing on my knowledge to my family. May the prayers all be answered.
Teaching the children what our ancestors taught me. Respect the elders and listen to what they teach. Valuable information that'll be valuable in times of transformation. Knowledge is a tool. Remember everything you were taught in or out of school.
They say beats by Dre, got nothing on the drum.
I sing real loud cause I'm proud of where I'm from. Culture and tradition mixed with hip-hop and rhythm. Hunting and fishing, traditional music on the system. Culture and tradition mixed with hip-hop and rhythm. Hunting and fishing, traditional music on the system. Culture and tradition mixed with hip-hop and rhythm. Hunting and fishing, traditional music on the system. Culture and tradition mixed with hip-hop and rhythm. Hunting and fishing, traditional music on the system.
Walk with me, penelakut hip-hop. Yeah, we come to sing this song for you, so we can talk to you. Walk with me, penelakut hip-hop workshop. Won't you walk with me, talk with me, please? Why are we here to write a rap song? Tina set it up, won't you sing along?
We can all sing along, sharing our thoughts. Words are so strong, time to play along before time is gone. Precious, so delicious, like a fresh breakfast.
Nutritious, like loaves and fishes. Family wish list like Christmas. You don't wanna miss this, I'm gonna give this everything I got.
Because I got an attitude, that gratitude that can carry me all the way to the top. To make some money, I'll be happy. Of course, money isn't everything in this life that we lead.
Maintain a steady speed, we're growing like trees. We grow so tall, we are free. Respect, reflect in all directions. Focus, no fuss, just pluses. Trust is a must.
Just come with us, hear the drum beat flux, yeah. And we win big bucks. Fun and games, it's all the same till we make a change.
Then you make a big change, fall off the range. Make a big change, you connect to the brain. Connect with family and friends, they are the links in the chain.
Now it's time to watch some anime, eliminate those negative thoughts, crisscross, fix up, look sharp, be kind, stand out, try out, no strikes. We like it when we all get along, when we all get along, get along.
Hip hop, yeah, yeah.
Penelakut hip hop, yeah we.